using some zoo animals. And our character that we're going to talk about is our ant. And our ant has some big dreams, has some big goals, has some big desires for himself, for his family, for his community. And he's seen other ants being very successful on the anthill. So he knows it can be done. He knows that there's something better, something more he can experience. And so he sets his goals out in the east, and he begins to strive for his goals and work towards his goals. And he knows he needs a vehicle. He knows he needs to work. So he begins to look at the jobs and professions that pay the most money, because that's going to get him to his goal that much quicker. Do you follow? And so he's trying all these different jobs and different vehicles to see which one will create the most amount of money in the shortest period of time. Well, based on research, the average person up to about 40 has about 11.5 different jobs and careers in about a 20-year span. So he was like a lot of the ants, jumping around, trying on things to see what would work. Not really working for him. So then he realizes, I'm just not working hard enough. I got to start working harder, longer, maybe a couple of these jobs at the same time. Anybody relate to our ant so far? Yeah. So he's trying more. He's doing more physical involvement for his goals. And that leads to this thing called burnout. Doesn't have enough time for his family and the things that are important to him, the things that he said he's been working for, right? The little incongruency there. So he says, you know what? I need to go one of those motivational seminars. I need some motivation. I need to be spiked. I need to be hyped up, because I got to change my attitude, right? Attitude determines latitude stuff. So he goes to these seminars, gets real excited, and, for the time, that gets him going too. But you know what? It just ain't working. He's tried everything. He's read the books. He's listened to the tapes. He's been to the seminars, giving him more information. Right? If it was just about information, everybody at Barnes & Nobles would be a billionaire, because they got everything right in front of them. So he's working harder, trying all these vehicles and getting motivated into nothing. He's just really he's dying, he's burnt out. And so as he's feeling this hopelessness and despair, he hangs his head in defeat. And it hits him. It hits him in that instance. As he looks down, he realizes why he has been unable to hit his goals in the east, because he's walking on the back of an elephant who is traveling west.